Y'all get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Get in here, tap in here. The front liners, tap in here. Yeah, shouts out to Kev Mac and the Mac Heads and the Maniacs. The Hood Postman in the Mailroom Goons. Cartoon 5 Trav Line. OG Gangster. Anybody else that's real on YouTube, man. Let's keep it 100. Let's eliminate all the bullshit and get to the real shit, y'all. That's what we do here, man. It's all about keeping it 100, keeping it respectful, being cordial to one another, uplifted, not belittling. Let's make it happen. New World Outfit, Multimedia. What's up? Yo to you too, brother. First one tapping in. That's what I'm talking about. 3 likes and nobody in the chat. Check this out. What it do, man. Y'all get in here. It's Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. And check this out, man. Friday Night Lights. LA boy up in here, 100. Michelle, happy Friday to you too. You know what I mean? It's a good day, man. Today the weather was good too in LA, man. I liked it. It was awesome. Sniper's in the house. Sniper, you been MIA on me, man. Where you been, man? Where you been hiding at, brother? Where you been hiding at, man? Y'all get in here tonight, man. We got 7 people in the chat and 9 likes. So far, so good. Let's make it happen, man. It's Friday Night Lights. Come up with the questions and answers. Let's make it happen tonight, man. I'm in a good mood. Just waiting on my girl to get off work. I done came from the barber shop. Got me a cool cut. Shave, trim. Working like a Hebrew slave. I know that's right, man. My god sister Tracy be saying that, man. Let me turn up with the big homie on Friday. See what's up. You be on Friday, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy. Mr. Henderson, where you been? Where you been? How your week been? How your week been? Let's make it happen tonight, y'all. Y'all come with some hell of a questions, man. Let me give y'all the answers, man. We gonna pop it like it's supposed to be popped, man. We ain't just popping it. We ain't shouting it over here. We about it. That's what's going on in the BAM yard. You understand what I'm saying? This is the place, man. No matter what, we gonna keep it 100. Simple as that, man. The weather was good today. I had an awesome Friday. You understand what I'm saying? Tomorrow should be awesome. Everything shouldn't be going according to plan, man. So I can't do no complaining. You understand what I'm saying? I can't do no complaining whatsoever, man. Life is good. God is good. Trust and believe that. You wake up with a chance and a choice. I hope you decide to take the choice. Don't take the chance, man. You understand what I'm saying? So let's make it happen, man. When I came back from the barber shop, man, y'all know what I got into. I started watching some old episodes of Power, man. I'm a ghost fanatic, y'all. Stan, what it do, yup. Fresh one, baby, fresh one. It's working, OG. We been again, Mr. Henderson. We been good, man. You ain't lying. So far, so good in 2023, y'all. Everything seemed to be according to plan for everybody, man. Watch this, man. I found out a long time ago. If we don't have room for complaints, we won't have room for growth. So don't have complaints in your life. You understand what I'm saying? Separate yourself from the fake shit and stay with the real shit. Tapping in all the way from Southside Chicago. That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to the south side of Chicago, y'all. Shouts out to them. We're going to throw that first question at they boy tonight, man. We're going to throw that first question at they boy, man. Throw it at me, man. Throw it at me. I'm like Johnny Bitch behind the plate, man. I'm going to catch it. I ain't going to drop it. I'm going to catch it. I know, watch this. I know y'all waiting for BNF tonight. I know y'all waiting on the BMF for the night. It starts tonight, man, because I'm waiting on it too, because I'm going to definitely be in tune. Right in front of the TV, checking it out. You know what I mean? Meets, big meets tonight. Come on, man. Y'all throw a question at your boy, man. Let's make it happen. And y'all know what, too, man? Corey McHenry is in the house. Ben, what you drinking on? Miller High Life, man. Miller High Life. Watch this. I was at the barber shop. I took 2 shots of Patron. Had to call it quits, man. I got some homies to drink you on the table when it come to that Patron and that tequila. Ooh, well, you know, I just can't do it. That tequila just too much for me, man. What's up, OG? Just buried my little cousin. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Phillips. Sorry to hear that, man. I extend my condolences to you and the family, brother. Sorry to hear about that. I can't wait for it. That's right, Snipe. But yeah, man, it's a trip how people just, they go Blade, the #1 moderator, and Snipe the moderators. I got my moderators to pop up in here. It's a trip, man. on how when you really trying to do good for yourself, here's somebody come with some drama, man. You ever run across Tommy Gunn from Ghost, from Carson Stevenson Village? No, I didn't, man. I got a little cousin, Antoine, man. He from Stevenson Village. You know what I mean? I was talking to my little cousin last week. And I was the type of dude in my family, man. Even though I had big cousins that gang bang, Big Ollie and Lil Ollie, right? I didn't want nobody to be gang banging after me, man. Yet I turned my little brother into a cold beast. And he resting in peace, my baby brother, right? But I ain't want nobody else to go through the things I went through. I ain't want nobody under me, younger than me and my family being gang members. I ain't want no bloods in my family. My big brother that's resting in peace, his son, before my nephew Lil B Lane turned himself around. There go Kev Mack tapping in, y'all. Shouts out to the Kev Mack, man. That's my homie, man. That's my homie. Right? My big brother. Before I came home, his son was claiming LA Lanes, man, and he was a rapper. So when he started writing when I was in the pen, he told me he was a rapper. I had a phone, so I went to YouTube and checked out his raps. The boy can rap. Now he a minister, man, and I'm real proud of him, right? But I was a dude, I told him too when I came home. I said, man, I don't think you'd been a blood, man. If I'd have been on the streets, he said, Uncle, you couldn't have prevented that. You understand what I'm saying? Crystal Brain is in the house. Well, the Mac heads be coming up in here, man. Y'all see when Kev Mack tap in, the Mac heads, but they always tapping in with me, man. Shouts out again to the Mac heads and the Maniacs, y'all. Y'all throw them questions at me, man. Somebody asked me, I think that was Killer Kev or somebody. They asked me a comment to my big homie, the big Sumo from Compton teach me Swahili in the pen. He one of the people that taught me Swahili. Man, I learned Swahili from Tabori, Sumo Scary, my homie Lebo, Reese Cup, Rainbow from 5'9" Hoover. You understand what I'm saying? We talk, them is the dudes that lace me with the Swahili. But it's each one teach one. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a trip for the Damus and the Lokes, for the 6 spoils on spokes. That's what I'm talking about, Blade. What's up, CB? I see you up in here. But it's a trip, man. How you get these haters that always got something to say. Pat up in the house, man. When you get these haters, they always got something to say. So I'm going to say this, man, the best way I know how. If you don't like what's going on YouTube or somebody's channel, create your own channel. Present your stories to YouTube, man. Don't hate on somebody else, man. Don't try to discredit somebody else when you don't have nothing credible to try to even discredit somebody. Watch this, man. Ain't nobody on YouTube to sell you a story, man. I'm here telling you my life. I ain't got to sell you a story. I don't subscribe to kicking it, man. You understand what I'm saying? So don't hit me with your BS comments and all this, talking about this a joke, this a big joke and all that. Hey, check this out, man. It's a whole lot of people got something to say, but scared to jump in front of the camera and say what they need to say. You ain't telling if you get on here. What's up, Whoop? You ain't telling if you get on here, man. You just serving your story. You talking about you. Ain't nobody giving up ain't no snitching coming off this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you dudes that always got something to say, hey, man, thumbs down, man. Thumbs down, man. Don't nobody want to hear all that negativity stuff, man. You understand what I'm saying? You dudes get in front of the camera and come with it all. I had somebody tell my homeboy, man, call my homeboy and say, man, what part of the game is it? Bam, say, can't nobody talk about a Damu. Hey, check this out, man. Because I say, yeah, I'm going to defend dudes like putting them dudes who put their hoods on the map. Why you want to belittle somebody that put their hood on the map? Them dudes was alive and walking and talking. And man, I'm 100% for sure. There's half of these dudes that get on YouTube wouldn't confront them with some of the stuff that they say. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, check this out, because I'm a non-active gang member and I represented Crip to the fullest. That don't mean every blood that I ran across was a buster, man. A whole lot of Damus that's soldiers, man. So I ain't gonna take nothing from them. Every hood got 2 or 3, matter of fact, more than 2 or 3 busters. You understand what I'm saying? So don't if you ain't got nothing to enlighten nobody to, miss us with your drama, man. Miss us with your controversy, miss us with your propaganda. Create your own channel and let somebody get on your channel with that BS. Oh, I forgot. That's why you ain't created your channel. Because you know you full of bullshit. You know you full of bullshit. So hey, man, you know, it is what it is. Don't hate, man. Congratulate, man. Check this out. Hating can't motivate us. If we start allowing haters to motivate us, something wrong with us, man. I used to think haters can motivate me, but a hater can't motivate me, man, because a hater don't want to see me winning. You understand what I'm saying? Wolf called Fred Watts, SWAT. I hear you, Wolf. But listen to me, man. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make this happen, y'all. Y'all throw some questions at your boy. We got 29 people in the chat and 17 likes. We like it even balanced here, man. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, y'all throw it at it, man. Is y'all ready again? Is y'all ready for BNF? Are y'all ready for BMF? Y'all ready to see what Meech and them did in that story, man? Let's make it happen, man. Y'all throw something at me, man. I'm still, watch this. I'm waiting on my homie Kev Mack to do that rooster thing, man. I'm waiting on that, man. I'm gonna watch this. I ain't gonna even comment in that. I'm just gonna sit back and listen. Kev Mack asked me to say something, I'm gonna do it, but that's one I'm just gonna sit back and listen what people got to say. Because Rooster was a hell of a Damu that a hell of a lot of Crips had a lot of love and respect for. And I don't understand why dudes who ain't never gang bang can't relate to a keyway giving a Damu his respect. Because Damus get keyways they respect. So, hey, man, if you ain't never gang bang, don't speak on gang activity. And for the record, you ain't no Crip, stay out of Crip business. That's Bam saying that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get mad at what I'm saying. Thank you, New World Outfit. Thank you. You ever been to one of them Bay parties? No, man, I used to go to Bay parties and watch down the street on 101st. Police pull up. Wasn't no gang violence, nothing. Didn't nobody fall out or nothing, right? I'm up in there, me and my girl, my god sister, Ollie Haywood, resting in peace. If Ollie was living, she'd be like 72. She was Bay big home girl, lived around the corner from Bay. And we went to Bay party, man. Watch this, man. It was a white girl at this party with a brother. And the sheriffs pull a Firestone. And for some reason, that's the first time I seen the police harass the right person because they was in the ghetto. And the white girl said, why y'all messing with me? Because I'm white. It was a trip, man. That threw me off. But Bay gives some hell of a parties, man. Bay gives some bomb parties, you know what I mean? A lot of people didn't know. Bay used to live on the same street the little fat girl Kim on Moesha lived on in Carson. Then was some live parties, bro. Man, listen to me. Bay, I remember Bay used to first start giving parties when we was in high school, man. Shit, he gave a party, got to playing them Ohio players on North. Listen to him on 2 Pretty Kenny Street. Bay gave a party next door to 2 Pretty Kenny. Bay lived 2 houses away from 2 Pretty Kenny. That first time, man, I was slow dancing calm on myself. Excuse me, women that's in the chat. But I did that. Bay used to get some bomb parties, man. Some bomb parties. That's the big homie, man. That's the big homie for real. I went to school with his brother, JC. In fact, he had 2 fine sisters. You understand what I'm saying? His little brother Weasel with the Weasel paralyzed now, but Weasel used to be with the business. Weasel was one of them little managed kids in Corner Pocket Bay, little brother, man. I remember one time he went up and down Mama Stone Street on North and bust out about 20 car windows, man. Mama Stone came out there. Miss Stone was a tall, pretty, gorgeous woman, man. Stone came out there, was gonna whoop his ass with a big ass piece of tree. You feel me? Weasel had to get his ass around that corner back around there to Bay. But Bay was first dude with second dude in Corner Pocket with a 2-story house. Third dude, with a 2-story house, man. Now that's a party, huh, Crystal Bang? I'm telling you. Yeah, Bay used to get some bomb parties, man. Some bomb ass parties. They used to be off the chain. They used to be rocking it. Be no gang violence at the motherfucker. We didn't have to worry about nobody coming through, shooting, doing none of that. Yeah, we stayed going on North, getting our bud in the late 80s through the mid 90s. Yeah, Bud, they was the bud, man. He kept that ET going on. Kept it going on. Basso, dice, zigzags, and everything else, man. Bay was a dude. How y'all hear Freeway Rick wasn't with the flossing? Hey, man, I ain't never seen Bay in nothing but a khaki suit. Ever since we was kids, I never seen Bay in nothing but a khaki suit. And Bay was getting a whole lot of money, but he never was one to floss his money. Oh, he'll look out for you when you get out of jail. If you need a favor, if you was, you was out there and you ain't have something and you needed Bay was there for you. But Bay was also a dude to say, man, check this out, man. I ain't gonna turn you into a po hustler and you ain't gonna keep me short. You can't keep your hand in my pocket. Tell us something about Raymond and Tookie that nobody else has mentioned on YouTube. Shit, man. It ain't nothing really else to say about them two individuals, man. Everybody know Tookie wrote some kid books. Tookie, watch this, man. Whether people want to believe this or not, Tookie got on his grown man tip on death row. He was someplace when he ain't had no choice but to analyze his life and all the mistakes he made in his life. And he turned his life around. You understand what I'm saying? Got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Imagine that, a Crip being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Raymond, what people didn't know, Raymond was a dude that didn't want everybody to be a gang member. You understand what I'm saying? But then again, you got these haters, always got something to say because he ain't here. And I know for a fact if Raymond and Tookie was living to people that speak on them in a negative way, they wouldn't do it in their presence, man. That's just how cowards is. You understand what I mean? What I'm saying? I love my wife say, how about Pudding from Peru? And watch this, man. If Compton had a Peru that we was really not afraid of, but knew was that posed a threat to us, it was Pudding. Not just Pudding by itself, it was numerous others. AC, LB, Tam, Bartender, Tiny Dog, Stanley Pitts. All them dudes was threats to us Compton Crips because we knew they wasn't busters. You understand what I'm saying? A whole lot of people might say this and say that about Pudding, right? It's Peru business that I know that I wouldn't put it on YouTube. That's Peru's who put it on YouTube when it come to their homies. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one to assassinate nobody's character. I'm gonna give Pudding his propers, man. Pudding wasn't no buster. He was with the business. Did he have a squabble? No, he'll fight though. Man, I'm gonna give you that. He wasn't one to turn down no squabble. You understand what I'm saying? But he will get his squabble on. He'll get his squabble on. You understand what I'm saying? But a real gang member that we consider him our enemy, gonna give him his propers. Watch this. You ain't never heard of Pudding been in the hospital. You understand what I'm saying? Pudding put in work, man, and we had to accept that. Pudding put in work, man. He put in work, man. Pudding put in major work, man. He put Peru out there, man. Beating them knew what they was doing. They listen to me, man. You can't take nothing from them dudes, man. This was business. It wasn't personal. This is just what we did. We was gang members. Just like when the brother said I was on Westside Peru Most Wanted. Man, I knew I was on their list. I wanted to be on that list. I was a gang member. I was trying to build a name for myself. But I was trying to build a name for myself for all the wrong reasons. I ain't want nobody. I wanted people afraid of me. I wanted them to, when they said bam in Compton, the fear of God came. That ain't the reputation you want to have, man. That's the reputation send you to the cemetery. And the cemetery don't have bunk beds, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only place, too, like Belly Mel say. That's the only place Crips can coincide with each other. There ain't no problems in the cemetery, man. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't, watch this, man. Every hood got hitters, and I respect the hitter, man. Do I respect busters? Thumbs down to the busterism, man. I don't respect busterism. I don't care where you from. Damu or Keyway. If you're a buster, go join something else. You know, go join the get along gang. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I get at. You know what I mean? But you always got these dudes got something negative to say about people, and that shit ain't cool, man. You understand what I'm saying? Popping it, spitting that venom out their mouth, just popping their gums, just to be popping it. But I don't want to respect what's going on. Real people gonna respect real people. Your thoughts on LB Peru? And man, LB my big homie, man, and he killed one of my big homies. That's what he was in the pen for. But again, it wasn't personal, it was business. And I changed so I can embrace that brother because he embraced it me. Now, don't get me wrong, when we met in the pen, he did his investigation. He called Stanley, and Stanley told him. And man, Bam a real one. Then he called other people. Bam a real one. I had already knew LB was a real one. Watch this, man. His life, his downism was being spoken in the penitentiary through the prison line, grapevine. LB with the business, LB with the business. See, watch this, man. You got soldiers and you got warriors when it comes to this life, not just gang life, to this life. And if you're a soldier and you think you can just get a warrior, warriors is hard to steal, man. So if you don't know what you're doing, ain't no need to go into a warrior. And warriors don't act on impulses, man. You understand what I'm saying? Some soldiers do, because I'm one. I was a reactionary at one time. I acted on impulse, man, without thinking. I react. And that shit wasn't cool. But LB is a solid brother, man, a real brother, man. I embraced that brother. When I left the pen, I told him he was gonna get a date. As soon as he came home and I ran across a few people that knew him, and man, LB asking about you, man. He wondering how you doing even before he came home. He was inquiring about Bam. That's my big homie. And watch this, man. I ain't ashamed to say this. I tapped in with some G's from Compton. You understand what I'm saying? My big homie Greggy Cross, my big cousins and them, some nutties. I tapped in with them and asked them, how did they feel about me saying that? Man, watch this, man. They didn't get mad at me saying that because my big homies was on the line with them. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, man. Did nobody step to that man? And he, watch this. And he was a force on Mahindas and Wahoopies in the penitentiary. So you can't do nothing but give a brother like that, man, an A+, man. You know what I'm saying? He get an A+ from Bam, man. He get an A+ from Bam. You know what I mean? Now, somebody else might not like that, but hey, man, check this out, man. I call a ball and strike the strike. It'll be a real one, man. That's somebody I wish I can interview. But watch this, man. I prefer, if anybody can interview him, it should be Kev McAmelly Mill. You understand what I'm saying? That'll be a dynamite ass interview with LB. Distinguish the contrast or difference between a soldier and a warrior. Well, to me, man, watch this, man. Scary Sumo, Marcellus, Big Heron, them is warriors to me. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have some problems, man. Some dudes know how to handle dudes when people come at them with a key suit. I know how to handle to a certain degree. I can deduct myself if somebody come at me with a key suit because I got that adrenaline. That fear is so tough in you. That fear becomes an adrenaline to want to protect yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason I say the difference between that, I wanted to bust on somebody, man, when I got called down to the county. A Crip dude that used to be BGF and then came back home. I wanted to bust on the tier. And my big homie Heron said, no, man, you can't handle that. And I respected what my big homie said. I respected what my big homie said when he said that. And me and this dude, this particular person I'm talking about, me and him became cool. We embraced each other. You understand what I'm saying? And we became tight. And he was a warrior, man. This is a dude. This is one of the first Crip dudes that got down with the police in the county jail way before 48 got into it with the police. But this dude fought the police. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to give a cat his due when it's due, man. I'm not trying to belittle nobody. That's just my get out. The internet is saying LB was a negotiating, Tan was the hothead. Is there any truth to that? Well, it's obvious LB couldn't have been a negotiator, man, because what he went to the pen for. You understand what I'm saying? But I never sat at the round table with Tam and Puddin and LB and AC and them, man. So I can't confirm that one. I can't confirm that. I hope that's the best way I can answer that. You know what I mean? Now the internet, you might have some dudes over there say what they want to say. But I know in the penitentiary, man, LB was putting in work and he handled his business. Can you please give us a Michael Stone story? Also, what was up with Jerry Stone Jr. like? Hey man, watch this, man. Michael Stone, we used to call Michael Stone Bigfoot, first of all. We called him Bigfoot, right? Michael Stone was a knockout artist, but everybody he fired on, he couldn't knock out. Larry James, the bully, was a knockout artist, but everybody he fired on, he couldn't knock him out. But they was knockout artists, right? Michael Stone, man, was a dude. He liked fat girls. He liked the full figure women. Not fat girls. He liked the full figure women. He wasn't too much into hustling. He just wanted a square job and live his life, man. He left me. I didn't even know Michael got released, man. And I called the house, sat up. And my mama told me he got killed. Last time I was with Michael Stone, we was in 4800. He was in the cell with Petey Wack from Rolling 60. He was on the 60s roll. He was in the cell. Him and my homie Devil was in the cell with Petey Wack. And they was tight as a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever thought about going to school in your neighborhood and speaking to the kids about your life to help them on their journey? Oh, without a doubt, man. Hell yeah, 1831. My boy Stan trying to make that happen right now, man. I love my moderators, man. I love my I don't know why these people think this is sex trafficking page. We ain't no sex trafficking on here. There ain't no tricking going on, and ain't no pimping going on. We shoot peas. We don't pop them on this channel. You understand what I'm saying? No disrespect intended. But Michael Stone was a beast. But when it came to his nephew, I remember when I first met Jerry, man. Beanie Boy from Santana told me to follow him in Corner Pocket because he was taking the car with him. And Jerry Stone tried to bully Beanie Boy out the car. I get out the car, I'm like, cuz, what's up? And Jerry Stone didn't know me. He go get his uncle. Punchy, resting in peace. Punchy, like, man, that's like your family. So my cousin got kids by Michael Stone's sister, Barbara Jean. I ain't never told a whole lot of people that. People know. Barbara Jean's son bounced in the pen. You know, my cousin Butch got kids by her. So, you know, it's a family tie-in there. But watch this, man. Michael Stone also used his height and his weight to low-key bully people. But he wasn't a bully to his homies. Did you ever run across Lil Vince? I ran across Lil Vince one time, and Lil Vince had a reputation out there too. You can't take that from him. Can't take that from him, Wolf. But I never set up and chopped it up with him like I did with LB or Terry Carter. No. I never sat at a table with that man and talked to that man. Too Pretty Kenny made the bully's name famous on Kev Mack. Yes, he did, man. We miss Larry James from Front Hood, man. Larry James is well missed, man. The bully is well missed, man. And he was loved and respected in our neighborhood. The bully was the bully, man. That was y'all might take the bully like he was a bully. Now, Too Pretty Kenny be putting 100 on me when it comes to it. I ain't gonna let nobody take my money in no dice game. I don't give a fuck what kind of dice you use. He ain't taking my money. You understand what I'm saying? But the bully bullied the bully. Same with Raymond, same with Chucky. They had bully potentials. People can call me a bully. Kev Mack said some people told him I was a bully. And we might have been bullies in the eyesights of other people. But I didn't consider them dudes bullies. I didn't consider myself a bully. Bam, speak on the bully Front Hood rep. Shit. I done spoke on that 100 times, Pat. Check this out, man. Bully wasn't no joke, man. Bully was like, could nobody, you know, and I wasn't in high school when Bully was at Centennial. Could nobody fuck with the bully? Could nobody fuck with the bully? Now, if there's anybody in front of it could have fucked with him from the shoulders, I don't know. But if there's one person I believe could have gave him a squabble for his money and they ain't never squabbled, they was homies, it was the big homie David Lee Scott from the Pocket. See, from the Corner Pocket was like one set when I started game banging. But David Lee Scott had a squabble too, man. Don't get it wrong. The bully brother-in-law, Craig Metcalf, my other big homie. You put him and LaSalle in the same category of squabbling. LaSalle, Craig Metcalf had squabbles. So, but can I put LaSalle and Craig Metcalf squabble on the bullies and David Lee level of squabble? No, but all of them had that squabble. My big homie Mac Wash had a squabble. Tony Hodge had all the Hodge brothers had a squabble. You understand what I'm saying? My little homie Kirk had a squabble. You understand what I'm saying? It was numerous Front Hoods. Listen to me, man. I ain't trying to put 100 on the 10. Front Hood was known for having a squabble. But Bully and LaSalle is the one that's put us out there with the squabble. But we all had a little squabble in us. You know what I mean? It's win, lose, or draw, man. You got to show up at the party. Bully rolled crookeds. Hey, watch this, man. I done been in numerous dice games with the bully, right? I ain't never seen the man find no T's, because that's what I did. I fired T's, man. That's what we call crooked dice, find T's, man. Find weights, man. I fired them, man. I got the best kill shot on some dice in a motherfucker ever seen in Compton. You understand what I'm saying? I used to go from hood to hood just to go to parties just to fire T's and break up the crap game and keep it pushing. Shot time checking in. What I'm talking about, bruh. So Bully didn't bang, but he was front hood. Watch this, man. Bully bang, he was a front brother. Did I ever see Larry James with a blue rag in his pocket? Nah, nah, nah. But he was a front brother. He represented front hood when he was there as a troop. D-Dog from front hood. RP was on the same unit with him. Yeah, D-Dog is resting in peace, man. D-Dog died, man. He rested in peace. That was my little homie, man. D-Dog was one of them rich kids in front hood, had the Bentleys, 2 Bentleys, matter of fact. He was getting paper, man. And loved his big homie, man. That whole little crew had love for me, man. D-Dog was doing his thing. Did you ever beat the Bully in a crap game? I didn't pass some cheese on him, Kev Mac. You feel what I'm saying? Me and Baby knew we was young dudes, so when we jumped in their dice game to see their little homies winning, they gave us our props. But I didn't fire tease on them. Did I ever break them in the dice game? No. And he used Larry James, the Bully, worked for BFI. Him and his road dog, Shaq Daddy Wilkes, right? And on Fridays, they got paid. 131st was the gambling street, man. We gonna gamble on 131st and Grandy on that corner, man. And me and Baby would pull up. And we out there gambling, man. Now the one I wanted to break in it was his brother, my big homie, Jerry James. Jerry James used to spot in dice, man. You know what I'm saying? But I was also known for fine teas. My homies used to say, no, man, you can't, if you breaking your own dice, you can't get in the dice game. I got to use the dice already in the dice game. So I was known for fine teas, man. I was trying to get me some money. Larry James was a lot older than y'all. That's why y'all could bully you all and scared dude. In a real way, Kel Mac, in a real way. Did you know the founder or the origin of Anzac Gray always thought that was Pac hood? No, man. Anzac and Grape Street is front hood. Pocket don't start till you get to Poston in North. One of the founders of front hood lived on Anzac, Gregory Cross. Lil Terry from front hood lived on Anzac. I don't know how that happened. I was in the pen, but I can tell you this, man. And trust this, man. Thank you, new media. Let me share this with you. Everybody that say they're OG from Anzac was front hood first. If they my age and they saying they're OG Anzac, they was from front hood first. Now, a lot of them, they might not want to admit to this. Just keeping it 100. You was gang banging before Anzac came out. What hood you was claiming? Front hood. They wasn't claiming the pocket. That was on Anzac and Grape. That was front hood, man. He started on Paulson in North. Now, I ain't taking nothing from him. You understand what I'm saying? Kenny Joe rested in peace. Kenny Joe and Judas and them claimed front hood first. Then AG came. It's an Anzac Grape thing. That's how that happened, man. I ain't taking nothing from him. I got love for Anzac Grape. Care 2PK say Bully had crookeds. And he probably did. And back then, he ain't need no crooked dice. He can just rob the dice game. Watch this, man. I don't know about y'all, but I just shot dice with some dudes, didn't file no T's. And them niggas was something like hell. They lose, thinking I might take my money back. You understand what I'm saying? What's up? Two Compton Pork Village Crews. My big cousin is Crow RP and Chico from Front Hood. My family is all right. The Douglases. Yeah, the Douglases, that's where their roots come from. Park Village, the Women's in Arms. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Bruno Miles. What's up, OG Band? What's up, Bruno? What's going on? But yeah, man, that's how that goes. But Kev Mac put it out there the best way. The Bully was older than a lot of them. So when we seen the Bully, David Lee Scott, you know, we got that attention, man. We didn't want to do nothing to disturb their groove, you know, because Larry James had a clear path of checking his little homies. And when I say checking, I'm talking about chest shot. The man knew my whole family, my mother and father. You understand what I'm saying? His big brother, 80-something years old, that was one of my baseball coaches. I played baseball with his little brother. You understand what I'm saying? Larry James had a special sense to me because one of his brothers that died, I reminded him of him. You understand what I'm saying? Larry James was the big homie. He had one sister, man. I used to love. She had the most beautiful smile I ever seen on a woman, man. It's cold, not too cold, but cold. Man, is that right? It's cold out there like that? But yeah, man, y'all throw something else. We got 50 people in the chat. See what happened? Kev Mack come through here. We'll get 50 people up in this joint, man. Y'all pop in with me, man. Y'all holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. Monique, how you doing? Larry the Bully James was older than all the original Crips. Say it again, Kev Mack. Say it again. Hey, watch this, y'all. Larry James was a hell of a father, too. Took care of his girl, took care of his kids. It ain't a whole lot of people ever been to a spot. Me and Baby David King, then we was some young cats that said we was allowed to come to his house. Larry James respected us because we also was hustlers. Larry James used to work at Willowbrook when I was in the 9th grade, man, and he was like the security guard at that motherfucker, you know. Mr. Freeman knew who to put in the school to make us be right. But Larry James, he was shooting dice with us at school. We'd be in the bathroom shooting dice. Larry James being there gambling with us. You understand what I'm saying? I remember one time, man, I broke in the house. I stole some real tapes and shit, some flow model TVs up in this motherfucker. Me and David King, we used David King's sister car to go move this shit. And I was afraid to try to tell Larry James we had this shit for sale because we was young niggas. I'm thinking Larry James might try to play us out of it. But Larry James took us to somebody to buy everything. This first time I got $1,000, man. Y'all think I'm lying. And Larry James told the homie, Diver Dan, Nervous Dan, I mean. He said, man, don't try to beat the little homies, man. Don't try to beat Sherwin and DK, man. Don't try to beat him, man. You feel what I'm saying? He tried to give us some angel dust. I don't want no motherfucking dust. I need some motherfucking money. The money already spent. You know, when I was a kid and I broke them houses and I got away, the money was spent before I sold the merchandise. Bully seemed like an all-around brother. Hey, watch this, Snipe. He was a good brother. He just come to El Segundo Park, look at us play baseball, all that, man. I used to run away from home, man, just to run away to hang out in the streets. I remember one time Larry James said, your ass ain't going nowhere. Miss James seen me, told me don't leave. Larry James said, yeah, boy, your mom and daddy looking for you. My mama finna call Miss Hedgeman, Miss Hedgeman. Now I had to stay because I'm finna get ass whooped. Now you think I wanted to stay at this house for my mom and daddy to come get me if I can get my ass whooped? Hell no. But Larry James wouldn't let me leave. I couldn't just leave. I loved it, my big homie, man. That wasn't just my big homie. That was my big brother. You know what I mean? I was just fortunate enough to know a whole lot of my big homies, man. Same with Raymond, man. I was fortunate and it was a privilege and an honor to meet Raymond. Privilege and an honor to meet Tookie. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, you get some of these dudes on here talk about Tookie and Raymond, but they didn't know them, man. If them dudes wasn't in Cloudy Clay and Houston era, my era, a lot of them dudes didn't know Tookie and Raymond, man. They don't know, heard of them. How about the Santana Front Hood connection? Hey, I said this last night, man. OGs didn't create that alliance. That came from the young OGs 2 generations under me. My homie K-Bo them and Pimp them created that alliance with the Frontanas. Bam and Turtle, we ain't had nothing to do with that. And Gangsta and Twin, we jumped on the bandwagon. Our little homies created that. And we jumped on the bandwagon with it. Yeah, we all was cool. Me, Jonesy, and Pip. We started hanging out with each other. But the younger generation created that Frontana connection, man. DJ Vegas tapping in. Did you ever hang in Santa Fe Gardens back when they were Santa Fe Mafia? No, I didn't, Mr. Henderson. No, I didn't. TPK say he wanted Bully to squabble Raymond. That was his dream fight. Oh, watch this, man. Larry James had a squabble and Raymond Washington had a squabble. Why would I want that to be my dream fight? I wouldn't want to see that fight, right? I don't want to see people I got love for fighting each other. I'd rather see them fight the enemy. And I don't believe them two, if they would have ran across each other anyway, I don't believe they would have fought. Because watch this, man. Both of them knew how to play the position that they had, and they played their positions well. You understand what I'm saying? They play, if anything, they'd have got together and became partners. But I don't think they'd have got a squabble on. You understand what I'm saying? No. Raymond wasn't just out disrespecting people, and the bully wasn't out there like that either. You feel me? Tapping back in, homie. What's up? Real Inglewood is up in the house, man. I got a real Inglewood up in the house. Man, this is what I'm talking about, man. I love it when y'all get up in here, man. Kev Max, if I stay humble, stay smiling, crack a joke here and there, y'all subscribe and tap in, man. Give us a good fight story on the streets. Shit, man. Lysell and Trent Booker from Nutty was one of the best ones I ever seen, man. At Harriet Tubman High School. That was our attenuation in Compton. That was the only school in Compton Bloods couldn't go to. Blood girls can go there. Children Quarter wife went there. But Pirus could not go to that school. Now you'll hear some people say Pirus didn't go to Compton. But I'm quite sure some was in there and we didn't know them because they didn't have a reputation. Game recognized game, real recognized real. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, brother. We got our founders in here tonight. Kev Mack, for sure. For sure. For sure. Shouts out to Kev Mack again and the Mac heads, man. I'm glad y'all tuning in. But watch this, man. We got 58 people in the chat, 34 likes. Come on, man. We got to do better than that, man. Y'all know I need 9 more people for the raffle. We had a winner for the last raffle last night. Y'all better come get that blue hat and that blue Crenshaw hat. Come get that Crip Blue, man. Come get it, man. Yeah, hey, watch this. Y'all ready for that fight tomorrow? How about that fight? Is Tank gonna win? My money on Tank. Raymond looked as strong. He can get a hold of you. Probably was a rap. Say it again, man. I never seen Raymond fight. But from what I've been told, Raymond had a major motherfucking squabble. Now I done seen Raymond check a few people. What I heard, Raymond got a squabble. Raymond had a squabble, man. What I don't like is when people try to belittle my homie and he ain't here to defend himself. Tank by KO and 8. That's what I'm talking about. Pat say, bang that like button, man. Bang that like button, man. What y'all waiting on? Let's make this live pop, man. Don't make me look bad in front of my YouTube mentor, man, Kev Mack, man. Money on Tank, real Inglewood say, I know that's right. I know that's right. My money on Tank too, man. Your video did numbers on Kev Mack OG. I still go back and watch them. Thank you, Chuck Norris. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You speak on the situation being accused of Michael Stone that happened in jail. Yeah, I can do all that, man. But watch this, man. People can get mad. If I ask questions, certain questions, you got to throw something at that Cash App, and I'm gonna throw you your answer, man. Right? But yeah, I can speak on this. Watch this, man. Q's my big homie too. Q's just ain't from Compton. Q's from Magnificent 7, but that's my big homie. Michael Stone, my big homie too. But watch this. We all Crips. And Michael Stone was fumbling at the mouth, man. You can't just say shit to be saying shit. And Q did what a soldier supposed they did. And I consider Q one of them dudes I don't have in the soldiers category. I put Q in the warriors category. Didn't no Crip on Crips squabble happen behind that? Michael Stone was wrong. And when you do some foul shit, you get what a motherfucker get for doing something fucked up. He didn't do nothing foul. He just did something wrong. And he did it to the wrong person. Check this out, man. You can't underestimate the smallest motherfucker on the yard. The smallest motherfucker on the yard is the one with the biggest heart. And Q showed that. Did you or Kev Mack know anything about Remy Washington having a fight at Gonzalez Park? No, hell no. I ain't never heard of that, Wolf. We had a fight with it at Gonzalez Park. See, a lot of people don't know Raymond checked in the Centennial for a hot second. But who we have a fight with at Gonzalez Park? Say Bruno said the same thing. Yeah, that was the only school in Compton, man. Couldn't no Bloods go to. You couldn't go to. And this the code, Porter. If they would have had moves there before the Crips was there, probably wouldn't have been no Crips going there either. But they knew but that attenuation was a Crips school. You couldn't know, but the girls went there. We got love for Raymond Kev Mack. Raymond would be proud how you and Bam hold his name down. And we ain't got no choice but to do that, man. Like I always say, that's the OG. Everybody else, man, that title was earned. It ain't just given. Raymond is the creator of Crip, man. The godfather of Crippin'. That's who created Crip, man. That's why most people hate him, but he done made certain sets turn Crip. Did he do that out of bully shit? Watch this, man. Can't nobody turn front hood, nothing but front hood. We ain't submitting to that. So, hey, look at yourself before you try to belittle Raymond and Tookie. No, man, I'm here to defend Raymond, Tookie, and Mac Thomas and Salty Nim. I'm going to defend my big homies, man. You understand what I'm saying? Great questions be what year was Raymond supposedly at Gonzalez Park? Woo! For real, Kev, Matt. That's what I need to know. What year was this, man? Because watch this. Hey, him and my cousin, Big Ollie, was tight. Tight. Big Ollie ain't never told me he had a fight. Yeah, Big Ant ain't never told me that. Marcellus ain't never told me that one, Wolf. Because I'm pretty sure if he'd had a fight at Gonzalez Park, they would have been there. They'd have been there. Like, you got people telling you that'll say Renee McGowan was from Watts. Man, Renee McGowan wasn't from Watts. Renee McGowan was from Mona Park, 118th Willowbrook. He was a Mona Park Crip. He wasn't from Watts. Say you're going to investigate that, Wolf? All right, baby. I believe that one. Y'all believe that one. Yeah, y'all throw something else at your boy, man. Thanks again for the super chat, man. When Bartender got killed, he was at a Compton senior dance. No, brother. No, DJ Bake. Wasn't he at Dudos, homie? Dudos, all right. At Dudos. I ain't know it was a Compton senior dance, though. All right. Did I ever know Lee with the one leg from Compton? Nah. Never did Charger Dodger. Never did, man. Never did. Never met her. Never met her. DJ Vegas is in the house, man. DJ Vegas is in the house. Yeah, man. I ain't never heard of that one, Wolf. I need to find. I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna ask my cousin about that and Mike cheating him. I'm thinking it's the time he was at the 10. Well, that might have been true then, but I ain't watch this. I ain't never heard of Raymond going to Gonzalez Park getting down with anybody. Watch this, man. Shit. Crips wasn't welcome in Gonzalez Park, and we didn't go. And I played basketball in Gonzalez Park. You understand what I'm saying? Michael Big Square brother, Michael Gibbs, was our basketball coach at that park. What was your first gun, Bam? The 22 Dellinger. The 22 Dellinger. That was my first pistol. And I stuffed on my homies. Me, Baby, and my homie Jimmy Brown broke in the house. And I stuffed the pistol on him. We found 2 shotguns, and I found the 22 Dellinger in the dresser, and I stuffed it in my pocket. Didn't tell him I came up with it. That was my first pistol, man. That was my first pistol. That was my first pistol. That was my first pistol, man. I used to love them 22s, though. I'm going to keep it 100, man. When I was going to high school, I kept a 22 with me. You understand what I'm saying? I kept one with me because if you come at me, if I lose the fight, I'm going to shoot. Simple as if I win the fight, wouldn't be no gunplay. But if I lost the fight, I might start busting. I'm going to keep it 100. But I didn't always do that because I lost the fight, though. Trust and believe that, man. Because most dudes at Centennial knew I had a gun. Did I let people know I had a gun? No. Chosen few people knew, so I guess chosen few people were spreading it. But everybody, I never just pulled my gun out on people, but I kept a gun when I was in high school. Kept one on me. A 22 pistol. Kept one on me. In my back pocket next to my brownies. Yeah, y'all come at it, man. Y'all share something, man. We got 56 people in the chats and 42 likes. Come on, man. Let's balance this up. DJ Vegas. Yeah, man, that 22, man. Watch this, man. Them is not guns to kill you. Them is guns to make a motherfucker remember you. You understand what I'm saying? Fam, why is there a narrative on the internet that the Black Panthers absence gave birth to the Crips and Bloods? Hey, check this out. This is just my opinion, right? They absence didn't give birth to the Crips, but people might want to believe that. But it was Slausons and businessmen when it was Black Panthers. So eventually Crip was going to start. Raymond them just came up with it. Raymond just came up with it. So eventually Crip would have came out. So it wasn't the absence of them. No. What's up, Bam? Kirk was the homie, and them Grimms and my OG homie, and his brother running back Freeman McNeil was from Front Hood. A lot of people don't know that. Freeman McNeil was from Front Hood, and his mother moved when he watch this, man. Mickey Curtin kicked Freeman McNeil off the football team at Centennial. Freeman wasn't even a running back at Centennial. He played defense, defensive end or something with his brother Ellis, his big brother. I mean, yeah, his big brother Ellis McNeil. Mickey Curtin was the coach at Centennial at this time. Omar Bradley was playing football. Freeman McNeil got kicked off. When Freeman's mother moved to Carson, Freeman went to Banning, him and his big brother, and Freeman became a running back and put Banning on the map. My mother cut the article out the Los Angeles Sentinel and put it on the wall in the den at our house. Freeman used to roll my weed when I was younger than Freeman. I was a year younger than Freeman. Freeman and my big brother ran together. This is a dude claimed my hood named Terry, right? I met him when I get out the pen, but he was saying my name. I ain't even know him. So one day we was talking. He said, man, I'm a G. I said, man, what you mean you a G, man? I ain't shit. I just met you. How you a G from over here? I said, where you live at in the hood? He said, 136. I said, what house? He said, across the street from Melinda Norwood. That's baby mama. I said, no, man, the people that live across the street from him. So we rode on the street. Me and Lil Baby Rob rested in peace, man. We went on that street. Terry said, that's my house right there. I said, no, that didn't make me on their house. Pearl Tolliver lived on the corner, 2-story house. The Reeds lived down the street. Jesse Brew lived on the opposite corner. I said, man, that's Freeman McNeil in them house. He didn't even know he was living in Freeman McNeil in them house. Did you know what year that 1227's Compton Crips was established? My homie Charlie started there, but let me share something with you, man. I still consider in-hoods, front hood. Want me to tell you why? Yeah, a lot of die moves go over there, because watch this. Sugar Man nephews is from there, Wayne Barnes and Dion. They're my little homies. Wayne and my nephew country is like brothers. They run together. They hang out together. They play golf together. They do all that. But them dudes was more about chasing money. They was hustlers on 127. But Front Hood was on that street because Jobo grandma lived on that street. Bebe lived on that street. Bebe was Jobo uncle. My girl lived on that street. You ever go up to the Grandies? Yeah, I hung in the Grand. I still going to Grandies. I fuck with my homie Mike T, little Mike T from Nutty. I still going to Grandies. Man. Me too. Listen, the Scarface made me get one. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at your boy, man. Throw some questions at me, man. But yeah, man, 127, my homie Charlie Smith started that. And Charlie started neighborhood over there, but Charlie claimed Front Hood. So it's still some Front Hood alliance there. You know what I mean? But we got a good relationship with them. Them dudes chase money, man. I don't watch this. I ain't never been a hater at somebody that get money. Give us a story when your enemies catch you slipping. Shit, man, watch this. One time, I shot a dude, right? It's Churches in Lewis Park. I'm taking a broad up there. We getting us something to eat. Listen to me. Churches don't got no public bathroom. I went under the motherfucking counter and went through the employee's bathroom and went out the window. Then back to my car if I can get the fuck up out of there because this dude who I shot, brother, pulled up and he was with the business. He was a killer. And I ain't want this dude because it was word out he wanted to get me. You understand what I'm saying? That's one. Now, I remember one time I was at a party in Mona Park. The dude I shot showed up at the party. I went in these people's bedroom and got on their phone and called my homie. I said, man, I'm on whoop whoop. I'm on 118th, man. Pull up on me and bring me that thing. Because if this dude see me, it's going to be a problem. Dude see me, though. Check how I get away from it. Renee had just pulled up to the party in the 76 Bronx, right? I'm getting money at the time. I fake like I was with Renee. Dude ain't going to confront me in front of Renee because Renee was well respected in Compton, in Mona Park, Corner Pocket, Carver Park, and Mona. So, you know, to get on Renee bad side, I mean, you might not get access to getting you some money. So I jumped in my car and went back home. But for Farouz catching me slipping, nah, I couldn't. One time, man, I rode through their hood. I dropped off one of my ex-bras at Jack in the Box. I had my homie Bug with me. Bug was a kid then. Bug was about 12, 13 years old. I had Bug with me, man. And I seen Tom Slick and Westside Piru throw up the P. I threw up the F through the court. Woo. Next thing I know, man, it was raining, but it stopped raining. We rolling down Pomalee, man, and Tom Slick and getting this cougar that got on me and started busting. When I got ready to turn, when you get ready to hit El Segundo by Centennial off Pomalee, it's a curve. And because it was raining, I said, fuck that. I jumped out the car. Me and my little homie Bug jumped out the car and ran across the canal in front of it. You understand what I'm saying? That was about the I myself in harm's way riding through their neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did that, man. Especially when I ain't had a pistol with me. You know what I mean? But they see me in the car, threw up the P, I threw up the L. Bam. You understand what I'm saying? Next thing we know, we pow, pow. It's time to get up out of here, man. All right, Corey, thank you. Corey, thank you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how that be, man. You know what I mean? But that's the only time I got caught slipping, man. I ain't, watch this, man. I had some motherfuckers make me take off some Fila Reebok boots, some blue Fila Reebok boots. I'm chasing some pussy. I'm going in that house to this girl. Y'all can have these shoes. I don't care nothing about that. You can have these out. They have these shoes, but I'm going in this house. You understand what I'm saying? But I was, watch this. That was thinking recklessly, thinking I can go where I want to go, man, knowing my name is out there and I'm a gang member. All right, Pork Village. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how that game go, man. I tend to stay. I never got caught slipping, but I've been rack pack a few times in my gang career and all that. And lost fights with Pirus. I ain't gonna sit up and beat up every Piru I done had a fight with. I done got beat up. I done got beat up at the Watch Special on two occasions. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Got beat up there putting too much on my crippin', and the blood got on me. LaCelle and my big homies let me get my squabble on, and dude won the fight. I've left with a busted lip and a busted nose. But watch this. He didn't take nothing from my crippin'. He just built my crippin' up. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, man. I ain't the crip to say ain't nothing ever happened to me in my gang career, man. Whole lot didn't happen to me, man. I done been shot at and all that. But I ain't never been shot or stabbed. And that's a blessing. That's because of God. That ain't because of Bam being down or Bam having a gun. You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't put myself in harm's way a few times. I got packed out at a party in Fruitown one time. Went back busting. Somebody had asked me something about the 151s. Let me go back to that, man. Let me find that. Because a lot of people don't know. 151 OPP went to Compton Highs. Is that right? Well, a lot of people don't know, man. Kevin Rosen just didn't have an uncle from Corner Pocket K9. DeRozan had an uncle from 151, Kevin Dykes. That's his uncle, too. Hell yeah, the Crenshaw Mafias packed me out at Old Town Mall movie back in '88. I was in the penitentiary. But listen to me, man. You can't tell me one gang member ain't got caught slipping in the enemy hood. Kev Mack said this the other night on his live. He said he was in the corner and he was in the wrong neighborhood. I done got caught like that a few times, man. And be praying. I'm going to keep it 100. Be praying that a motherfucker don't see me, man, or get me, man. All right. Fake news. When did CB3 and CB enter original fronted? Check this out, man. I met a Mexican in the pen, had a body of 132nd on the street. So let me share this with you, and I ain't trying to create no controversy. This is just what I told this essay, dude. Ain't no barrios in front of it. That's my hood. That's our hood. That ain't no barrios over there. CB3's lived in my hood. CB3's real hood is in Linwood. They call themselves Compton Barrio Threads because Mijo lived next on 131st next to the Randalls. But no, ain't no barrios in front of it, man. Yeah, the essays live on 137, but ain't no barrios on 132nd, man. No, that's front hood right there, man. We don't share that with nobody but us. Ain't no barrios in my hood. I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody, but I'm giving you facts on that. My homie, if you ever run across cue ball, he'll tell you. I told that Hispanic dude that, man, ain't no barrios in front of it, brother. No, I took that offensive. He walked in the yard, had seat, Compton barrio 132nd. Oh, no, man, no. We don't share that hood with nobody. That's my hood. That's my hood right there. We don't share that with nobody. Mo, watch this, man. Momo was my partner. Momo was about his money. Momo was in Tracy with me. Momo didn't, we low-key fell out, not fell out. My homie Bowhead and Momo had a squabble. Bowhead put hands on Momo. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I seen Momo in the pen, I did a layover. I was down from Tracy and I did a layover. I said, what you doing with the red rat? Man, said, oh, Bam, you know what's up, man? I ain't tripping on you. And him and Bowhead had words. I went there. Bowhead got on Momo and I got on the other dude. I don't know where dude was from, but Bowhead, my homie, Bowhead put tips on Momo. Momo got a squabble on Momo wasn't no punk. I ain't taking nothing from him. Bowhead wanted to fight. My homie Bowhead put tips on Momo. So Momo came to Tracy. He didn't know I was already there. And by the time he got to Tracy, my layover, I got sent back to Tracy. When he got up there, we talked about it and everything. I remember he got a package one time. He gave me a can of the cans of tissue rolls. He gave me a can of tissue rolls. Blaze say OG Bam support. Say OG Bam with everything. Support the chat. That's what we need. We got 60 people up in here, Blaze, and just 49, man. Support the live, man. Hit that thing, man. Yeah, let's hit that like button, man. But yeah, hey, fake news. I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody, but no, man, Front Hood don't share no hood with nobody. That's our hood. Now, the 100 of them can say, watch this, man. 2 people don't make a game, man. 3 people don't make a motherfucking game. CB3s lived in Front Hood. Miho them. Miho family lived in Front Hood. But Miho them ain't never said Front Hood was their neighborhood. Trust and believe that. Gato them ain't never said that. No, man, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. That's Front Hood right there, baby. But Hispanics lived in my neighborhood. I got Hispanic homies. Mio, my homeboy. Gato was my homeboy. Flacco from the Flats. That was my homie. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how the game go, man. Throw some more questions at me, man. 55 people up in there, 55 likes, man. I like that, man. We even and balanced out. I guess the trolls cut a corner, y'all. I don't know. But Momo was a hitter, man. Momo, Big Heron took a car from Momo back in the day. But Momo was a hitter, man. You got to give Momo his thing. $5 for the Crenshaw shirt and hat. Tell him again, Blade. Tell him again. End of that raffle. All we need is 9 more people at the end of the raffle. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. But yeah, man, that's how that game go, man. Front Hood don't share our hood with nobody, man. That's my hood, man. We don't share that. That's Front Hood right there, man. Ain't no barrios over there, man. Front Hood don't say barrio Front Hood. West Side Pirus don't share the hood with nobody. Man, I'm telling you, we don't do that. But anybody more than welcome to move over there. You understand? But we don't share our hood with nobody. No, we don't do that. And Front Hood wasn't beefing with SA sets out there. Let's really keep it 100. But we just had a relationship with CB3 because of Miho, Moosnim from CB3, Hollywood Paru. What you know about them, OG? Man, I don't know a whole lot about Hollywood, man. Watch this, man. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. I don't want nobody to think I'm being disrespectful. And Rooster from 40 Pirus is somebody I had a whole lot of love for. I still talk about this, brother. But when I hear dudes say Pirus, if you ain't from Compton and you doing that Piru thing, I don't look at you as a real Piru. Because that's where it started at. I had a partner from Oaks Park, man, in Folsom. We used to chop it up. Will, right, from Oaks Park, Piru. And we got cool because I told him, I say, man, can't be, we're Piru Street at in Oaks Park in Sacramento. Piru started in Compton, so let's keep it 100. Piru started in Compton. I just found out, watch this, man. I just found out on New Year's Day how 40 Pirus came about. 40 Pirus used to originally be Ace Deuces. And the Compton Pirus, because it was a big old thing with the Ace Deuces and the Crips up at Jeff High. The Pirus came down there with some alliance with the Ace Deuces, and that's how 40 Pirus posed that came about. Came through Viva Compton, baby. So when you get these dudes that got these Paru sets, if you ain't got no Compton connection with it, you ain't no real Paru, man. Because it had to come from B them, Sugar Man, Tam, and Pudding them, AC them. It had to come from them. The two OG color boards I have in my lowrider, I bought from his brother, Rick, at the Momo Pads. That's right, DJ Bakers. But Momo lowrider and everything, man. I remember somebody posted a picture of Momo on a Facebook or something, man, and said it was that ain't Renee ain't Momo. You know what I mean? They thought a picture of Renee by a California Volkswagen when they had the Volkswagens looking good. Thought that was Momo. No, that's Renee, man. That's Renee. But Momo got his money, man. OG man, I just talked to one of my big homies named QB. And I told him I hollered at you here. He said, OG Bam, from front of the crib. He said he did some time with you, Bam, in a real way. QB. Yeah. Hey, watch this, a real Inglewood. You ain't gonna watch this, man. I want to believe this. Any Damu that did time with me ain't gonna speak ill on me, man. Any Damu that game bang with me when we game bang ain't gonna speak ill at me. They gonna tell you I was with the business. And we got a lot of respect for each other. We got a lot of respect for each other. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot of respect for each other, man. I don't care where you from, as long as you respect me. Now, if our neighborhoods fall out, if we fall out in the penitentiary, it ain't personal, that's business. Me and that particular person I fuck with didn't create the beef. We just got to do what we gonna do, and we ain't gonna go at each other because we got a relationship. We didn't establish a relationship, but we gonna go at who we supposed to go at. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the game go. Most people don't see it like that. Y'all throw something else at me, man. Y'all, hey, watch this. Kel Mack can come in here, boy. Y'all get in here, and I like that. Y'all watch this, man. This hour went quick, but I'm here to play, man. We going to the skating ring, partner. Say it again. I love my wife. That's Turtle, man. Where you headed? We going to the skating ring, partner. That's Turtle, man. That was my boy, man. Kenneth Johnson, man. Shit, I miss that dude, man. I miss the shit out of T, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But y'all throw some more questions at your boy. You used to get money in 155th with Mixmaster Spade, R.I.P. Mixmaster Spade grandmama lived in Nutty on Northwood. I was trying to pop at his little cousin. You understand what I'm saying? Mixmaster Spade, man, say it again, man. So I used to be on 154th off Central. My little nephew grew up on that street, chasing money. You know what I mean? I used to fuck with Felipe Nichols, live by Tippy Elementary. I used to chase money with dudes. Paru Street only goes through 3 hoods. West Side Paru, Fruit Town, 135. Say it again, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that, man. When you leave Corner Pocket, watch this, man. I'm gonna show y'all what we talking about. When you cross Stockwell off Wilmington, you run to 136. But when you cross Stockwell and the Bramby and Corner Pocket, the next street after you cross Stockwell is Paru. Paru don't run through front hood. Don't run through my hood. You all had block parties, man. Yeah, we had block parties, man. We used to get block parties on 134th Street. Block parties was the thing to do, man. That was like a ritual in front hood. The Spade had razor blades on gold dates. Check that out. What neighborhood was Rob's car wash in any store? No, I ain't got no stores at Rob car wash. Only car wash I used to go to, man, was Max Wax on Compton Boulevard next to the parole office, NASA gas station. And the reason I went there, because that was my big homie and his cousin's shop, Jimmy Piper and a Bellows. The Bellows is from Fruit Town. Jimmy Piper is from the Pocket. You feel me? What's the boy name, man? BB Big Brother. Zola, his name, Fruit Town. He worked there. They used to have a lot of dudes from Fruit Town working there, but June worked there. June was one of my childhood best friends. So I used to go up there and get my car washed. Front here used to had a crack in his backyard function in a real way, man. Say it again, man. Say it again. Say it again, man. You know what I mean? Now I used to kick it in Pork Village with Tommy Wayne. Tommy Wayne was like my brother. Y'all got some good stuff going over there too. I remember being Kev Mack interview. All right. They still have block parties on Drake Hooper Street? No. No, if they do, I ain't went over there. They ain't told me about it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, we used to have some cool block parties in front of it, man. Car wash at Compton. I'm talking about across the street from Miles Burgers. I never watched this, man. Only thing I know about that when Jerry Stone and Baby Lane them had that shootout, man. And lost Mike Stone, lost his life. Yeah, I never went to that car wash, man. But I watched this. I roll up and down the lines on the regular. Tommy Wayne, oh, I know he's still around. My cousin just told me sometimes he go to the Compton Finest Lowrider meetings on Thursday. Him and my big homie Mike T real tight. Last time I seen him, me, Mike T, and Tommy Wayne went and played handball at a park in Bellflower and some basketball. When I first came home, that's what I used to do. Get my exercise on, go play handball with my big homie Mike T and Tommy Wayne and basketball. Tommy Wayne was like my brother, man. He was on 134th Street, man. I was on every street in front hood, brother. Every street in front hood. Watch this. My little homies come with the 4th blocks, the PLs. But when I started gang banging, the block was 100. I'm a 131st Street cat, man. I claim 131st Street, man. I'm a block boy. I claim the block, man, 131st Street, man. That's the block, man. That's the real block in front of it, man. AB and Lil Trippy and Boogie them had the 3rd, but the block is 131st. The 4th and all that came with the younger generation, the OBG generation on down. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all throw something. OG, do they got you punching the clock this? Hell, oh, watch this. Hell no, Blade. I don't watch this. They was trying to get us to start working on Sundays, right? So far, they ain't got it like that. I ain't doing no weekend. No. The weekend it belonged to me and my woman, man. Where was you when Raymond got killed? Raymond got killed in 79. I was on the street out on bail. I ain't to 1980. Caught my case in 79, but I got to prison in 80. I was on the streets, man. I was on the streets. Did I go to the funeral? No. My cousin Big Ali ended up with Raymond had a tweed bebop. There's a hole in the top. My cousin ended up with that bebop, Big Ali. How well did you know Orlando from the South? I ain't know Baby Lane like that, man. But he was tied in with the big homie Dirty Wayne. You understand what I'm saying? Heard a lot of good things about Baby Lane. Check this out, man. Baby Lane was a rider. The South had some riders. Every hood, watch this, not just in Compton. Every Crip hood and every blood hood had riders. And riders' names is going to get mentioned. You understand what I'm saying? I wish I could have met the brother, though. I wish I could have met him. I don't know his uncle, Keefy D. They say Keefy D say he was in Tracy, but he wasn't in Tracy when I was in Tracy. I done ran across a whole lot of Crips say they was in Tracy when the Bloods left Tracy. They goddamn lie. They wasn't in Tracy when that happened. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why I was at Charger Dodger. You understand what I'm saying? But man, we need 9 people to enter that raffle, man. We got 55 people in the lights. Let's enter this raffle, man. $5 in the raffle. Cash App, $ OG Bell 131. $5 in the raffle. We need 9 more people, man. Y'all in the raffle, get that true blue Crenshaw hat, man, that Crenshaw shirt. That's the marathon gift, man. That's the marathon gift. Y'all done had somebody bless me with a whole lot of that marathon gifts. Y'all come on, man, into the raffle. All raffles from here on out gonna be just 10 people in them. We need 9 more people to get in here, man. Let's make it happen, man. When it can be announced tomorrow. Stoke, 9 more people. So throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. Y'all got y'all boy up in, and y'all up in here, man. I'm enjoying it. Fresh. Want to get my feet did tomorrow? Shit, man. Shit, life is good. You could have a better life, huh? Let me stop, man. Did you know Ronald Scott, Scotty Boy Skinner? No, man. I know some Scots, but I don't know Ronald Scott or Skinner. You know what I mean? I got a homie, used to be from Carver. Got a lot of influence in who Skeet. Me and Skeet went to school together. Skeet younger than me, man. And Skeet from Hoover now. And that's my homeboy. Got a clean 58, man. When I came up game banging, I ran with Corner Pockets, Mona Parks, Carvers, and Mona, right? And I hung in Nutty Block real tough because my cousins was 165 blocks. So I hung, when I spent the night over my cousin house, I hung with Big Woody, Lil Ant, Brent Taylor, Game Uncle. You understand what I'm saying? Big Sweepy, resting in peace. You know what I'm saying? Killer Reds from Nutty. I hung with them. Most OGs find them ramming when they see them flip. Most OGs say, see that, watch this. That's my fiance calling me right now, y'all. She always want to hit me when I'm going live, right? Telling me, because she got about 3 or 4 more hours, right? Most OGs, Bolo said, most OGs say I remind them of Raymond when they see me flip. Oh, you can tell me, Bolo? Hey, don't let that go to your head, though, man, because when a motherfucker told me I reminded him of Raymond, that shit went to my head. My chest blew up, my head blew up. I just thought I was the shit. I couldn't smell my own shit no more. Were you enjoying it even more, Bam? Man, yes, I am, Pat. Yes, I am. Thank you, brother. We're enjoying it even more. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, man. Yes, sir. And yeah, Bolo, watch this, man. I don't know how people might take me saying this, man. Whenever somebody compare you to Raymond, saying you remind him of Raymond, that's a hell of a compliment in the crypto community. That's how I think. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I think, man. That's how I think, man. Listen to me. I remember, man, July, I went on my cousin, twin from Nutty House, and the big homie Keely Welch. He on Kill Mac videos, him and Mike T. Keely Welch pulled up, and I went to shake Keely hand. Keely like, little motherfucker, you don't shake me hand. You better hug me, boy. You my little homie. I raised you. And they did, man. Them dudes taught me how to get my crib on, man. You feel me? Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I was blessed to be around these crib dudes. When I met LB in the pen, man, I took it as an honor meeting that brother. Because he wasn't what I heard. It wasn't what I was hearing. I'm thinking me and this brother might fall out, man. And we didn't. This brother was a genuine brother. I'm in on that OG, Bam. I just said thank you too, brother. Thank you, Real Inglewood. Thank you. Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn in, he checking in. But yeah, man, when I gang bang, man, I tried to build a name. I did build, I ain't try. I built a name for myself. And I wasn't offended when Wolf said I was on the most wanted. Some dudes would take that and saying he throwing loves. No, man. I was a gang member. Watch this, man. You got to be a figure in that gang circle in order for the motherfuckers even talking about they want to holler at you. Watch this. I was in that circle. When I first went to the pen, my big homie had around say, oh man, you ain't even got to go in there on that Crip and Blood shit. You was getting money on the streets. I ain't a player, man. I don't pop peas. I shoot them. That's no disrespect when I say that. That's just how I've been talking. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I was talking when I was gang bang. I don't pop my collar, man. I ain't want to be a player when I went to prison. I went to prison. My gang banging career just was rejuvenated. It came back to life. I'm gang banging. And I gang banged in prison. I did the blood and Crip thing in prison. On the level 3, yo, when I got to that level 4, yo, there wasn't no blood and Crip thing, man. It was racial shit. So Bloods, I started looking at Bloods in a different eyesight. They was no longer my enemies. Did I run into some more problems later on? We have scrimmages with them in the new level 4. Yeah. But when you're a gang member, this is what you do. You don't the grain. Ain't nobody above the law, so I ain't never been one to go against the grain. Did you ever cross the path with AC? Listen to me, man. AC used to mess with my homeboy John Greenwood's sister. I'm telling you, I'm coming out the pocket one day in my Lolo. They go, baby, up in here. I'm rolling down Stockwell. AC used to have a 79 rust color Dannyville or Brown with a beige top. I seen him talking. Hey, man, listen to him. If I'd have been strapped, I'd have busted you. But we seen him. I called Puddin' one time in my hood when he had his red vet. My homies was getting something. Puddin' was getting money. Man, I jumped in the car, rolled down. I'm finna get Puddin'. This is what I got to get. This is a trophy. This is something you can put on the mantle. And my big homie, he seen me. He flagged me down. I bagged back up. I'm like, yo, what's up? He said, man, don't do that. He already knew what was in my head. So don't do that, man. This business right here, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. And I had to respect that. I had to respect that. You know, now we grown, but I was still active, man. I was trying to, oh man, it's pudding. I call pudding slipping. I can get this dude. You understand what I'm saying? I can get him. For years, I lived about 66 seconds from where Raymond got killed. I observed that energy. Did you, Bolo? Watch this, man. The loss of Raymond took a whole lot out of Crippin, man. Watch this, man. A lot of Crips don't honor Raymond when they put it on their dead homies and all that. That's not in your dead homies. When another Crip is blowing up they set or blowing, tossing their homies up in the grave, that's not honoring them. I was on the York with AC. Cool cat. Hey, watch this, man. I love to see AC videos. I consider AC a big story. He got more stories than me. And he's accurate on this get in. And he keep it 100. You can't do nothing but give AC his properties, man. It's utmost respect. But I called him on, he was on the Anzac Arc. Great, man. I was rolling down Stockville in Detroit and I see him. I'm like, damn. Man. And this the cold part. I ain't ashamed to say it. If I would have did something to put in the AC, man, and went to the pen, believe me, man, my prison ride wasn't rough. But if I'd have did something to them, my prison ride would have been rough. Certain Don moves would have wanted to get at me on that. And I'd have to be ready for it. Bam, give me a Big T story. What Big T you talking about? Your cousin? Talking about Tyrone resting in peace from Broadway? That's who you talking about, baby E? Check this out, man. No, I was a couple of years older than Tyrone. That's Buttermilk. That's Buttermilk. Tina brother. Check this out, man. I was in Boys Republic group home. Me, Lil Mike, 9-7, OG Neckbone from 8-9. And T came up in there. T got into it with a dude from Fruitown Brims. This dude, Dauphine T. And Boys Republic dining hall is like a college campus dining hall. And dude, when we go in there, dude was in front of me getting some milk at the thing. Dude getting this milk, I hit that dude with my whole motherfucking metal tray. Because T wasn't just my homeboy. Your cousins was like my cousins, you know. My grandmother and John Hunt and grandmother lived on the same street. Sammy and my Uncle Russell and them ran together. Every time I used to go to, I said, last time I seen T and them grandmother, man, me, John Hunt's mother, I was down there. She said, well, you look just like your granddaddy and your daddy. Because my granddaddy used to love to sit on his porch. My granddaddy smoked Prince Albert tobacco. He used to roll his own tobacco, right? And I looked at so much like him. But all your cousins, T, was like my cousins. Because our family knew each other. Glow, man, listen to me, man. Glow, it's because of Glow I don't snatch purses. Motherfucker snatched my grandmother's purse and the Mexicans chased me so tough, I stopped snatching purses, man. But T was with the business. I was in jail when T got killed. T was with the business, man. My Uncle Bruce told me when he got killed. What was your grandmother's name? Miss Hedgeman. That was Russell's mother, Miss Hedgeman, man. Miss Hedgeman. Hot yellow with long, long hair. That was my grandmother's name, Miss Hedgeman, man. That's how Russell ended up in that house. That was my grandparents' name house, baby E. Yeah, Miss Hedgeman, man. Watch this, big homie. I'm in a Raymond Watson video called How Can I Forget Dating Daytona Gold. I got on a guy, Applecat. You get to see many me. I'm gonna check you out, homie. I'm gonna check that one out. I'm gonna check that out. But Raymond, man, it was an honor to meet dudes like Raymond, Mac Thomas, Tookie there. You understand what I'm saying? Salty there. You get a lot of dudes that never met their G homies. You understand what I'm saying? And some just claim hoods don't know the histories of their neighborhood, man. You got a lot of Crip sets that used to be blood sets. You understand what I'm saying? And if you tell them dudes that, some of them will get offended. But you get these dudes They want to get mad because people sharing their stories on YouTube and telling you the history of Crippin' and Blood. They get mad, but they don't want to come on YouTube and share. They supposed to be true. So don't try to do what we doing. Ain't nobody lying and kicking. We don't even subscribe to that. You understand what I'm saying? The best historian on YouTube is Kev Mack and Melly Mill. I'll give them their props. Now I'm gonna share this, and I don't want nobody can't no out of towner tell you nothing about LA Crippin'. Can't no out of towner tell you nothing about LA Crippin'. Nobody from out of town can tell you about LA Crippin', man. Motherfuckers say, well, how the Tookie? Do you know how Tookie got put on? Don't throw that at us. You trying to be more than what you are. We don't get down like that. That ain't what we do, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm an expert at gang activity. A person who ain't never gang bang ain't no expert at gang activity, man. A person who ain't never been a Crip can't tell you nothing about Crip business. A person who ain't never been a Damu can't tell you Damu business. Only thing they getting is grapevine shit that's being spread. And third parties create problems. A lot of times, third parties telling you shit that is hold no merits. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so pay attention, man. Y'all got me in here, though, man. I'm just saying. Check you out. I'm just saying, baby. You know? Well, come on, man. Y'all got me in here. I got to call my girl back, man. Watch this, man. Watch this, Georgia Dodger. You should like the politics against the Cuban. I heard years ago, my big homie Daddy told me Raymond was trying to have the homies turn east side, but he respected Big T so much, and he respected to get out. And that might be true, baby. That might be true. Watch this, man. I don't understand how hoods just off Broadway and Main claim east side. To me, that's the west side. Once on this side of Broadway, going towards San Pedro and all that, Avalon, that's the east. Everything across Broadway is the west. You understand what I'm saying? But if Raymond had it his way, man, Raymond wanted everybody to be East Side Crips. But he couldn't get it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Mac brought Crippin' to Compton. We're not East Side Compton Crips. We Compton Crips. We got the East Side and the West Side in Compton, and our East and West Side, it's different than y'all East and West Side. Say it again. I'm light-skinned, brother. OG Salt, the AK Salt Dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. All facts. Wolf called Fred, all facts. I try to keep it 100, Wolf. Listen to me, Wolf. I try to keep it all facts. Wolf called Fred. I try to keep it 100, man, at all times. I got to tap out, man. It's been an hour and a half with y'all. And as always, it's a pleasure and an honor to mingle with you people. Continue subscribing to the chat, man. Share the content with your friends. Tell me to hit that subscribe button, man. Help your boy get the likes up, man. Let's stay being positive. Ain't nobody told you they love you today. OG Bam, love you, man. Peace.